It's your girl Natasha Morrison, and you are now listening to Tenacious Goddess. Hey my beautiful queens, how are you doing? I hope you're keeping safe and doing well throughout this pandemic. Okay, so in today's episode, I really wanted to talk about knowing your worth and adding taxes, and also how to upgrade yourself if you do not feel worthy of that price tag that you've put on yourself. And I know it might sound crazy to say that, oh, you've put a price tag on yourself. But yes, sis, you have to put a value on who you are, on what you bring. You have to know what you bring to the table. And it's all a part of your self-growth journey. And it's all a part of understanding the woman that you are, understanding what you want out of life and what you deserve out of life. And so often I have seen women who go for men who are so less than what they can get, and they go for these men because they don't feel worthy of the price tag they've put on themselves. They feel as though these men are what they can attract. I've seen beautiful, drop dead gorgeous women do it all the time, go with guys who aren't doing anything with their lives. They're scammers or drug dealers or hustlers or gamblers, or they're just making money to look flashy, but they don't really have assets. They're not bossy. They're not doing boss moves, businessmen moves. And these girls are going for these guys because they don't feel worthy. They don't feel good enough. They don't feel as though what they bring to the table is enough for a high value man. So what do? They go for the men they feel that will appreciate them, appreciate their beauty. The men that just want an arm candy, a trophy wife. And sis, that is not what you want. Let me tell you this. In life, you can have whatever you want. You can become whoever you want. And all you have to do is upgrade yourself. That's what I did. I know for a fact that I started dating and I didn't feel worthy of some of the men that I was dating. These were men who were making six figures and doing amazing things with their lives. And who was I? I was just some any girl. And I wasn't doing anything. I hadn't been following my dreams or trying to go after what I wanted. And I didn't feel worthy. So what did? I upgraded myself. I started going after my dreams. I started to make boss moves and money moves so that when I did meet these guys, or when I came in the presence of these guys, I could look them in the face and tell them, this is who I am. This is what I expect, and these are my standards, because I know what I bring to the table. Whereas before, I wasn't confident. I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't feel as though I was worthy for the attention of these men. I didn't feel worthy for the things that I was asking for. And who was I to come and ask to be treated like a queen or a goddess, or for a man to spoil me and spend loads of money on me or treat me like a princess? Who was I? Who was I to ask that when all I was doing was bumming around? I didn't even feel good about myself. Honestly, I didn't. And I just had to decide to level up. I decided to change my life, change my fashion, change the way I spoke, edify my mind, and just going after the things that I wanted to go after. And once I did that, I was unstoppable. No one could tell me I wasn't worthy of the price tag that I put on myself. No one could ask me what I brought to the table, because I was the table. I was the beginning, middle, and the end. Your starter, main, and dessert. But I made that decision to become that person. I literally really made a conscious decision to change my life and to do better for myself. And that's what you have to do. You have to decide to upgrade yourself. If you do not feel worthy of the type of men that you want, you just have to upgrade yourself, do better. What are your dreams and your goals? Start, working on yourself, breaking bad habits, going to counseling if that's what you need to do, deciding that you are worthy and deciding that you're going to become the woman that you want to be, and not just passively watch your life just go on by. And when you do all of that, you will know your worth. You will know that you're worth this. You're not worthy of more or greatness. You are always worthy of greatness, but let me be honest with you. You cannot sit by and just expect a quality, high value man, yet you are not doing anything with yourself. You can't expect your beauty alone to attract this man. You need to be more than your looks. You need to be more than your physical body. You have to make sure that you're consistently working on yourself and bettering yourself. And it could just even be something as simple as just deciding to go counseling, deciding that the type of woman you're going to be is not an argumentative, angry woman, deciding that you're going to watch documentaries and read books so that you can engage in conversation, in meaningful conversation with a man. Because maybe this man you're going to meet, your dream guy, you'll meet him because you start talking about a book you read or a documentary you watched or something you learned. But if you want to just be someone's arm candy, then of course you can be that. There's many men out there who want that. But when I think about having a long, meaningful marriage and being with someone, I want to be with someone who pushes me. I want to be with someone who I can engage with and someone who can take me around their friends and their families and I fit in. I don't feel out of place because I'm not knowledgeable. I don't know anything. I want to be able to carry myself well. I want to be able to go around and know that I walk right, I talk right, I'm behaving correctly. I'm not carrying baggage into that relationship, that I fully worked on myself. And when you do that, I'm telling you, you are gonna feel unstoppable, and ain't no one on this earth is ever gonna be able to tell you you're worth anything less, because you know your worth. And now, sis, you can add tax. You can add tax on that. Why? Because I'm a quality woman. I have decided to go out and not only work on my physical body, my appearance, the way I talk, the way I walk, my mannerisms. I've decided to become a boss, and I want a boss as well. But you have to become what you want. I've said this before, ladies. Pour into yourself what you want from a man. If you want a high value man, you have to become a high value woman. And high value women, they know their stuff. They know how to talk right, act right, how to carry themselves. And that's a journey that you're gonna have to begin. And know that anyone can do this. This isn't limited to only one type of woman. Anyone can decide to change. Anyone can decide to just improve yourself, upgrade yourself, and become the woman who you dream of, the woman that you want to be. But you have to actively and intentionally go after it and become this woman. Okay, Queen, so that summarizes today's episode. I really hope you learned something from it and that you're just gonna go off and upgrade yourself. Write down. I love writing down things. Writing things down make it become so much more real. Write down the woman you want to become. Write down the type of woman she is, how she walks, how she talks, what does she know, and then become that woman. Pour all that love into yourself and become her. If you enjoyed today's episode, then make sure you follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is Tenacious Goddess. Make sure you help the blog, which is www.tenaciousgoddess.com. Follow me on YouTube if you want to see my beautiful face. And my YouTube is Natasha Morrison. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode. And until next time, I will see you guys then. So, bye.